The next, northbound, number 1 to Van Cortlandt Park, 242nd Street, will be arriving in 2 minutes.
The person behind that familiar voice in the subway,
please stand away from the platform edge,
and on the radio,
that's shuttle traffic. I'm Bernie Wagenblast,
is now finding her true voice.
5 months ago today, I transitioned to living my life full-time as a woman.
Bernie Wagenblast says this is a lifelong dream.
When I was 4 years old, I remember wishing that I was a girl.
After switching clothes with a female neighbor as a child, she was told she couldn't do that. For decades, very few knew how Wagenblast truly felt.
The woman I was dating, I knew that I was going to ask her to marry me, and I felt if I'm going to do that, she needs to know about this part of me.
Wagenblast says 2017 was the turning point.
It was a very innocent thing. I'd seen on some of the late night comedy shows that they were showing pictures of NFL quarterbacks as women, and they were using an app that had just come out to do that.
After trying it herself,
this was the first time that I actually saw what I felt was a realistic representation of what I might look like.
A few years ago, she told her daughters and their husbands, and more recently, her grandchildren.
All of the people I shared this with, none of them had any inkling that this was something that I had been living with all of my life.
Now 66 years old, Wagenblast, who still goes by Bernie, is happier than ever.
There was not an hour of my waking life, probably from when I was a little kid to when I socially transitioned, that I didn't think about this, at least in passing. Every hour, it was constantly there, and the acceptance and support that I've had has just blown me away. So that, I think, is probably the best part of this.
Wagenblast acknowledges it's a process, though, and urges loved ones of trans people to educate themselves and reach out to support groups.
It's not wrong and it's not unusual to mourn the person that they knew.
Above all, she says,
let the person know that you love them, that this doesn't change anything.
Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.